I don't know.
Okay.
Stardew Valley.
That's a good one to get.
Stardew Valley's 50% off.
That's a good one to get. It's
I'm
eight.
never gonna play it.
It's 8 players now, dude. Apparently James is really good with it.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah, James was bragging to me about how good he is with Evan at it. Need more fuel. Gotta chop down a bunch of these trees, get some more fuel. Gotta rework our ship.
The Long Dark.
We want to upgrade to the next level grab core, but we're not gonna do it here. Yo,
Hmm?
see what we got going on here. This is the second Zert in like one day. Why are we Zerting so hard? Should bury my cave. I don't know if can you build underground cave? Yeah, I guess they're called hidden now, not underground. So That should help with the zerts. This game is about surviving on this planet versus all the other. They're not all enemies, but there's a good majority of them that are pretty bad. They'll come and try to raid you and stuff. It's a storytelling game, but you kind of make your own story. So right now, I did the start with the Gravship. So this is my little ship. So normally in the game, you'd be stuck to one tile, and you can like go and make caravans and stuff and go travel. But I started with the Gravship start, so I just travel from tile to tile with this ship that I'm building out. And this game, I am trying to discover ancients and get their technology. Right now, there's a lot of tech you got to research too. Like this, I have a tech tree mod in my mod pack. There's a lot of the colors are different levels. So the darker purple blue it gets, the more it takes to research those techs, but they're usually very powerful techs. So it's a lot of tech trees. Then you have all your, they're called pawns. All your pawns have different like skills that you can work on. Some of them are like good at certain ones, so you kind of want to have a good mix of everything. There's like, you could, if you wanted to, you could do anything you want in this game. You could form a cult, you could do organ harvesting, a drug syndicate, a criminal syndicate. You could do anything you want. It just depends on what you want to do. This is the third Zert. Okay, I gotta fix this. Yeah, it has a bunch of stuff. The only unfortunate thing about this game is it doesn't go on sale very much. I think I seen it go on sale like maybe once or twice, and it was because they released the last DLC. But yeah, the limit is like whatever you want to do, and like the modding community is so strong that you can really, there's a mod for everything. Some guy made a mod that's like gives you a list in game of the Geneva Conventions that you broke. Pretty fun. It's a good story game. You will have runs that you just get like completely destroyed at the beginning, and then you'll have runs like this one that I'm doing right now. I've survived not even a 1 year exactly. I've survived 1 year, which is 60 days in this game. Let's see what these people have to offer. Not really much of anything. We can sell some of these meat that we have. Oh yeah, you can look it up on the Steam workshop. They probably give you a better description than I can. I've just done from my experience. Let's grab that. We're just gonna take some money from them. I have over 1,000 hours in this game. I've been playing it since Ideology came out, which is the second DLC. They do a DLC every few years, which is the best DLC. Honestly, if I were to buy the game like brand new, I'd probably just get the base game, Biotech, and Odyssey. Those are the good ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ideology is kind of cool, royalties meh. And then Anomaly, if you like horror stuff, Anomaly is pretty good. Anomaly to me, it just takes away a lot from the game, or adds too much to the game for me to want to focus on. Because like you saw the skill tree, there's just so much. So right now I'm growing some psychoid over here, which is a plant that we can turn into like flake and yayo, which are a couple drugs for money. But the ship is a little small, so we got to jump to the next location. Probably like right now would be a good time to jump. I'm probably not gonna grow this. I don't need the food right now. I just need the fuel. So we'll probably just jump and then disregard that. So this location right here has something very valuable for Odyssey. It's called a grav core. And whoa, so this is how the ship works compared to the other one. I don't recommend the ship start if you haven't done like just a normal playthrough, because really you need to I feel like as a player you probably want to try to master some basic concepts like growing food and like protecting your base and stuff. With the ship stuff, you're really limited on how much you could build. So this is one of the ancient complexes that we have to find something in. And we can see in a bunch of rooms, but we can't see in some of them because they're closed up. We'll have to go and look at them. I think I'm going to... Do we have any of those sites anywhere? I'm looking for a very specific... I don't see anything. We're going to land our ship probably just right in here. This game's a lot of fun, though. If you like colony... builders, this game is definitely a grind. This is the fun part for me, is doing the stuff like this. I haven't really done... I've done maybe one playthrough when Odyssey first came out about the Gravship stuff, but I had never really got too into it. So with this start, this person needs clothing. It looks like we lost... Their clothing decayed. That will happen too. It's always fun. Put that in there. You can definitely grind this game, though. There is so many different ways to play. Every playthrough you can be like... And I didn't even get like into like the biotech stuff with like gene modding and stuff like that. So you have different races of human that have these genes, and then you could just create a huge organ harvesting facility or like a gene harvesting facility and really start making your own like super soldiers and stuff like that and wage war. There's a bunch of different factions like the insectoids and the mechanoids. They're really fun to fight against. I actually did an insectoid hive earlier, which was fun. So now that we got this up, can we make... Yeah, we need to make a vac suit. There's another thing too, is you can actually go into space. Not like leaving like the atmosphere. You can leave the atmosphere, but you can't leave like the planet, obviously. But you can go up to any of these places and they'll tell you what they have and stuff like that. So our goal here is to defeat the mechanoids like main base. However, we have to find it first. So our goal is to find that, because once we get that, we can disable we can destroy the entire mechanoids off the planet if we get there into their hub, their AI core, whatever it is. This game's cool because also if you're a big fan of sci-fi or fantasy, you can really get into that, because there's plenty of mods out there that can make your game like completely medieval. And there's medieval solutions to doing things without having like... I have electricity, obviously, but like keeping food cold. I have a refrigerator in here keeping all my food cold. But there's a way to do that in the medieval game, that you like cut blocks of ice and you just stack it in a fridge somewhere, and it keeps the room cold enough to keep food cold. So that's definitely a challenge, and something I'd probably want to do in the future. I need this person to make this vac suit already. Let's grab our people. I only need 2 of them for right now. We're gonna go over here. We're just gonna start... Oh, these doors have to be hacked. We'll hack these doors. You definitely grind this game out, though. It is a lot of fun once you start figuring out like the proper ways to do things, or like your way of doing things, because So that's a hunter trap. So that will come alive and try to blow us up if we get too close to it. And you can like oh shoot. No. That's why we checked. Yep, that's why we check. That guy right there has a shotgun built into him, and he can like blow arms off, and it's not very fun to deal with. Let's get back here. Our accuracy is better than his at a range. Yeah. I definitely think this is the building that we're gonna find our grav core in. We can deconstruct all this stuff too. Oh shoot. There's a turret over there. The DMR is pretty good because it's got the pretty good range on it. Oh, we got another one of those bots. Don't want to mess with them right now. Let's see what we can get into without having to fight anything. Oh, okay, this is really bad. These drones will just keep my guy stunned the entire time. They're called wasps. That's the grav core that we need. So what I'm going to do is bust a hole through the wall here. This guy decided to show up. And our guy's down. Let's get you over here. I don't imagine him having more health than... You can see all the parts we're hitting on him too. Let's tend here. I don't need you right now. We're just gonna stabilize her so she doesn't die. She's in too much pain though. What are you doing? That's her gun. Oh, these are fortified walls. Yeah, well, just go through the other way then. We'll let our people rejuvenate a little bit and get back into it. There's not much trees around here for fuel, but there is a couple. Autosave. These are components. They're very valuable when you get into making a lot of machines and weapons and armor and stuff. You're gonna need a lot of that. Oh, that's awesome. Put that on right now, please. That'll make him happy because keep converting this kid to our religion. Our religion, we're just authoritarian. We're a transhumanist, so we focus a lot of transhumanists like to put body parts into them, like robotic parts. So that's what we're going to eventually do. Is we're going to have super soldiers with super genes with enhanced parts. Got a monitor lizard hunting you? Damn kids. Yeah. Does the kid have... Okay, we don't want the kid to get the best medicine we have, because that stuff is very valuable for, like, certain surgeries. I'm glad we found this, though, because now we can really focus our efforts. This world, there's also a pollution mechanic they added with biotech as well. You can see all that red in there is all pollution, which doesn't really affect our species. our species has the ability, right, tox immunity. So any kind of toxic environments we really don't care too much about. That would affect growing though. A good thing to do is if so these guys right here are baseliners. They're just normal humans. If you do a playthrough, start off with those so you can see the value of the other ones, or you can go all out and just pick a bunch of different ones. But starting with baseliners, really, you don't have any negatives that really impact you. We're about to get this tech research, and then how are you looking? You got some damage. Boogie's all better now. Good. I'm also playing on a very fast speed because I'm trying to grind through the resources on this place as quickly as possible, because when you do this start, you're also hunted. Every week or so, mechanoids will scan for your location, and if you don't leave the area quick enough, they will come down and mess you up. So we don't want that to happen. Okay, we have a lot of fuel now. We have at least 500 fuel. Just got ancient technology, which is amazing. So this lets us build all the super soldier stuff. And this isn't part of the, for clarification, a lot of this is from my mod pack I have down there. If you were to do a playthrough, I'd recommend do a playthrough without mods and then do the vanilla expanded stuff. All the vanilla expanded stuff are great mods. So that's pretty good. So I'm actually playing currently on a server. Where is my colony at? Right there. I'm actually playing on a server, and I have a couple buddies who will be joining, and they'll set up a colony anywhere on this planet, and eventually we can form a guild or something like that, and we'll be able to trade resources and stuff. And it's all independent of them, so they can have their own colony, do their own things, and then we can just set up trading and stuff. So depending on where they are. Well, that's why I kind of went the Gravship start, because later on I can make a permanent colony, then have my Gravship colony or my Gravship going around. So I can have a permanent colony, and then I can have my adventure ship that's going around grabbing loot, because that's one thing that's nice about the Gravship start. Once you mine all the resources in your area, there's nothing else. So Gravship start, I just go to another place and there's more resources, like right there. Problem is when you do build, like, you want to build like a stagnant structure because you don't have space on your ship, you have to build something called, it's down here in Gravship, Grav Anchor. So a Grav Anchor allows you to leave an area without destroying it. So in the lore, the Gravship, once it leaves an area, it destroys that tile. And we're getting raided. Seems to be a lot of raiders. We'll have to see here what we can do. We all have guns. Even the kid has guns, but the kid doesn't have the armor. We're gonna grab you guys. We're actually gonna deal with... Oh, we have friendlies inbound too. So we have a caravan. They'll fight them most likely. See if I can bait them out. Too bad it's getting dark. I want to see this. Oh, we just got a quest for a super soldier lab right there. They're gonna come down. Oh, they destroyed some of our solar panels. That sucks. We're actually not going to help them fight. We're going to let them fight it out. Because I want their Muffalos to die because it has all their stuff on them. As you can see right there. Definitely want to build our solar. No, we don't. We want the grav core first, and then we'll come back and build solar panels. I could imprison these guys. I just have no use for them right now, especially because we're gonna go to space. We really want to focus on the people who can deal with space. Let's go ahead and let's just attack this. That's a baseliner. Don't really want him. Okay. Now we just have the turrets we have to worry about. I'm also looking for suggestions if you want to see anything specific. Like if you want me to go and do a baseliner playthrough, or a regular just playthrough just to see how it is without any mods or anything. Oh, our people are hurting. We really need this grav core because it's going to help our engine out. So this is our current grab. This is a grab jumper engine. We're going to deconstruct this and actually build a better one because it would give us a lot more room. Oh, we just had a Zert? How did we have a Zert? So what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct, and that should give me a grav core. If I'm not crazy. Let's go ahead and put some flooring down here too while we have it. Go to Gravship. So we have this thing called a Gravship engine, which we're gonna put right there. Then we're gonna move our grab extender back more, so it's more in line with this one. Growth moment for Twiggy. I don't want you to gain Prude. I have to. Okay, whatever. We're gonna reject love. Let's get that built. We do have one spare grav core, which is awesome because that will let us build. What's this GravTech console do? Oh, wish it would show me. I'll have to pull it up in the GravTech build menu. We're gonna call our Gravship the Evan Hawk because I'm a Star Wars fan. Okay, so this puts us out to here, I think. Yep, and then this is doing that. So that's pretty good. Requires controls. So I'm thinking the pilot console is what we're gonna need next. So I'm gonna move this into this other room. We're going to deconstruct that, reinstall the chair. I think it goes right there. We're gonna build a pilot cockpit. I don't want anyone new in the colony. So now, okay, so now we can fly. That's all I needed to do. So we can view our range. Our range is pretty good, but we're gonna upgrade our engines and our fuel tank while we're here. We're not growing any food here though, so that could be a problem. We also have another grav core, so I have a choice I need to make. Should I just build another grav core in the back and it just extend the should I just extend the ship out here, or should I go over here? I could go all the way to there. Long ship it is. So I'm gonna make like a long narrow hallway probably, and then the center of the ship is going to be the grav core. So we're gonna build one of these. This will allow us to build more onto our ship. As you can see, we're kind of limited by the number right here, and we're limited by the area that it shows we can build in. So what we're gonna do is can we build the larger thrusters? We can, but it takes backstone blocks, which we don't have. So we're gonna need to collect some oxygen to go into space. So we're gonna uninstall these for right now. We're going to, I think I have enough gravelite. I have 393 gravelite, so I should be able to build this out. Just for right now, let's just put that in. Then we're gonna need to do our engines, which I might do it like that, just so I can have that extra protection in the back. We're gonna extend this out by 1. I would love to be able to do that. But we'll see what we can get away with, you know? We have enough. We should. These don't take gravelite panels, do they? No, it just takes steel. Okay. These walls are for the ship so that you don't lose vacuum. Let's check that. So we're at 550 with this design. Let's extend our sides out at the front a little bit more. Do it like that. So we'll go down over here. All the way to there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use the scaffolding, I think, for the solar panels. We have these Gravship scaffolding. So it's very important that we get our ship at least operational in case the mechanoids try to find us. So these don't have any fuel right now, which is fine. It might be cool to build like a tunnel, like a maintenance tunnel going around. So right here, we're going to do our Gravship wall. I don't really need that corner one, but I could use it. Deconstruct these solar panels for right now. And we'll adjust that. sure. It doesn't matter what this is called because it's not a real settlement. Uninstall that for right now. We're gonna deconstruct that so we can get back there. Gravship. We're gonna look at fuel. We're gonna do a hidden fuel all the way up like that. We're gonna build a large Astro tank. I want to put it against the wall. In the middle. I'm gonna put all our life support back here. Is what I'm thinking of doing. So, oh no, where the hell is our child at? Just click that. Jump to location. Oh, it's like a bog hyena. Who's close? Gomez is closest. Oh, he's probably dead. Yeah, he's dead. Well, rest in peace. I don't have any resurrector serum for you. Oh well. That's why I growth vat like all the children, because I don't want them to be out there doing stuff. I'd rather have them work on their skills when they're adults. So we're gonna adjust this ship a little bit. We're gonna go like that. We'll work on not making it look not so blocky in the future, but right now let's just get this built up enough. And then this will be an airlock. And this will be an airlock. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. So let's deconstruct this interior right here and this. This doesn't need to be deconstructed. There we go. Our research and our sleeping might take a hit here, but we're going to build this the right way. What is going on? Oh, shoot. We got a raid. I'm so caught up in this, I didn't even see it. We're just running. Oh, what are you guys doing? Don't light that on fire, whatever you do, you guys. Oh, no. Let's get in there. You're not leaving. Put the fire out. Put the fire out. Put the fire out. Oh, thank God. We did get a bunch of food. I'm not going to save any of these. I don't want to pick up the opium because once they get addicted to that, it's bad time. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up. Probably going to need 2 of these. Now, I'm only saying that because the bigger engines are probably going to take more. And then we're going to need a drain here. I would like to put 2 of these Astra fuel gens in and link them like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to no. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Extract the Astra fuel from this. Deconstruct that. deconstruct that. We're going to set up our auction. We have power right here now. That's 32,000. 3,200. What I want to do is this thing will get super hot on launch. So the actual engine right here will get super hot on launch. So I'm thinking about making this into like its own room right here. And then putting vents in place to vent out the hot. Or putting a cooler in. I'm going to clear my little notes over here. Let's go into... We have this thing called an auction harvest. It's not really that big. If I had to readjust this wall, I'm gonna uninstall that. We'll have to build another conf server. We'll uninstall that. I'm just gonna get everything out of here first. Uninstall the battery. That wall is good where it's at. So I want it to go like that. This wall in the middle here needs to be deconstructed all the way down. Okay. See, it's just that's one off. So if we go like that, we'll build this hallway out, and then we'll start setting up our crew quarters, and our kitchen, and our dining, and all the cool space stuff. See, I can't put that there. Well, I could move it back one, couldn't I? No. They walk right over this. It's not really. I'll do a double door, one on each side, and they can lead to two different rooms. That would be. Or I'll leave it open so that it has all the heat can just build up in these rooms. So we're going to do something like this. Going to reinstall the bunk bed. Yeah, that lets us hold plenty of racks. And then we can move the lockers in here. So these will connect to multiple, it looks like, which is good. So I don't need as many as I had before. Throw a plant in here just because it's a plastic plant or whatever. We're going to uninstall the other one. So they have their sleeping now. We need auto door researched because it saves a little bit of time. Auto door. It takes some power, but having the automatic doors does help. So unfortunately, this will have to be our research lab again. If I can find where my research table went. Right there. A little small, but let's go ahead and put a flooring down in there. Let's make it sterile. It'll help with like you get a cleanliness bonus on for research labs. It makes it quicker. If you hover over these tiles here, you can see the cleanliness enhancing properties. So I can click on any. Well, if any of these were in actual rooms, which none of these are rooms right now. We're also going to need power. So my old power grid is cool and all, but we're going to need a better one. Might go like that, and then cancel that. Construct conduits, so we don't need that one, and don't need that one. That. Cool. Need some lights in there so people can see. Extend that out by one more. Thinking in my head, I'm like, I want this to be more in line. So this is a part of, this is a upgrade for the research table that allows it to research more advanced recipes. Heyday. Put a battery in just in case. Okay, now we're gonna work on. I think I have some cloth. Unless he burnt it all. I think he burnt it all. Raid. Over there. They're coming right at us, looks like. These guys have guns. They're wearing heavy armor and guns. Now they're retreating. We'll take your silver. We just spent a bunch of it to make this nice clean floor. We need a med. Let's think what we really need right now. We need a production area. So I like the idea of keeping this 3x3 and then doing that like that. We're going to turn this into a storage room. We're going to go into here into steel tiles because it looks more industrial. Okay, I think we got auto door research now, so we can build them. Yep. So we're going to throw some of these in. I think these need back doors. An ultrasonic barrier that prevents depressurization. This field compresses air molecule. The only thing bad about these is they don't stop people from just walking right in. We do need another door for that. So we'll do it like this. I don't know if you know what? Wait. Maybe I lined that up wrong. I definitely did. Move it over by 1. 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. All right. Now we'll do that. So we'll do a. So we're gonna read for space. So we'll do a back door. Then we will do a regular auto door, and that will help significantly on the protection we have now. So I might put another door in here. So what we're going to do is start running this across. Do that first. I think this is the center. 2, 3. That's 4, 4. Okay, yeah, we'll do that like that. Works. How much more platform can I build? Okay, I have plenty enough to do something different on the front. It's not gonna let me build there because of the crater, so let's fill it in. And what I'm gonna do for the solar panels is I'm going to build a line like that on each side. The scaffolding, I'm pretty sure can hold the solar panels. Solar paneling. And we'll grow into power. I just need to hook it up here. Might as well do it all the way across. So that's free power right there. That's it's nice. With this extended out. Oh shit. Let's deconstruct this. Fill this in a little bit. Oh, of course they built the wrong one first. It's gonna be 2 rooms right here. And I'll explain. I don't need these tinier shelves anymore. Going to deconstruct. Yeah, I'll deconstruct that for right now. Check that. Reinstall the barrel right there. This is what I was doing. What we're going to do is have this be a freezer. some auto doors in place. This back area is going to be a workshop. This is a wall. Everything in that room can be sold. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a stockpile. Turn this into a stockpile. On this stockpile, we're only going to let food. Spy, we're not going to allow food. Go into floors. Steel tile. And we are going to do cleanly tile in this room. We're going to go temperature. That's not good. That's good in there. So we're going to do that like that. That like that. Go ahead and build some tables. That's way too big. Then we're gonna build the better shelves. So there is a shelf. We're gonna need a comms terminal. Put that right there because it fits pretty good.
You say allies grab data, grab ship launches and travel. It draws part from grab engine. Reduces maintenance sensitivity of all Gravship structures on the Gravship. So we need these Gravship shelves. The shelves are nice because you can store so much in them.
So this is not good. We need to capture our person who ran wild and throw them into a prison for right now. until we can tame them. We're just gonna make this a prison real quick. Let's get the highest chance this one. You do. Oh, now she resisted. Okay, cool. Now we will try to arrest her. Where's our next grab course site? Up there. We need a nice grow area. Aggressive herds. Don't really want any pollution because what's this? Plentiful grass. Grass is common in this area. Let's see here. Nothing there. Okay, this is it. We'll see how hot everything gets. I'm gonna start growing some food because we are out. We're gonna throw potatoes in here. It's already potatoes. We'll throw rice in over here. Anyone who's in planting right now. You. Break out that filter. Get some berries in the meantime to still survive a little bit. Hmm. Which gazelles to hunt, which does to hunt. A genie. I do want to capture that genie. Probably need a fridge. Where's the fridge at? We got auction coming in. And I'll start doing the floor. Do we have enough steel? Not looking good on steel. Why are you guys so upset? Ate raw food, hungry. So I'm gonna do a nutrient paste in here. We actually have some breathing room now, which is nice. Quite literally. Anybody assign the warding? Let's do that. We also need to be able to cook. We don't need to cook if we make nutrient paste. If I just don't have the room right now. You know what? I do have the room. Get rid of that. What's wrong with you? Okay. Close that off. Transport pod crash. A waster. I really don't want to deal with the psychic dependency though. I just did this, but I just realized the other way would have been better. And then we can go like, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight. I'm looking at it, I'm like, they only have to reach this one tile right here. That's it. But that's it for today's stream. We'll be back tomorrow for some more.